Hello and welcome. Of course, most people are aware of how steel wool is produced. We at Oscar have been doing this for 120 years. For those who don't know how it happens, we're now going to show how this piece of wire turns into a piece of steel wool. What we see behind me is the wire. That's where it all begins. We get it from a German supplier on these cable drums. Such a drum weighs 1.25 tons, so it's a real cable man. We then take the wire and place it on an unwinding device from where it runs into our machines. Basically, the entire wire runs in from the front and the leftover wire comes out the back. When the wire runs into the machine, it lays out in 31 layers side by side. The quality of the wire is important because we need to be able to make 9 different types from the same wire. This all happens because knives are applied. Basically, you can say that there are different grooves in the knives. The wider the groove, the coarser the steel wool. The finer the groove, the finer the steel wool. These knives are applied to the wire and produce very small, thin fibers. These fibers in turn move upward and end up in what's called a strand. This strand in turn continues on and ends up on what's called a bobbin, basically a large drum, full of steel wool, which we then process further. As we just saw at the machine, we can produce 9 types of steel wool from one wire for different application weights. A very coarse type, number 5 for example, is used to remove paint residues. We use medium and then fine types to work on extremely delicate surfaces. As always, the devil is in the details. Especially the fine types are very difficult to produce, like this one here, but we do it pretty well. From the many different types of steel wool, many different products are created. We make little rolls, cushions, mats, whatever the customer wants. At this machine here, a 200-gram package is created. That means a piece of 2 meters long steel wool is cut off. It runs down into a machine where a gripping arm picks it up again. From there, it goes directly into the packaging. And like that, the product is ready. In this case, we have a 2.0, a relatively fine steel wool packaged with 200 grams. To ensure that there are really 200 grams in each package every time, each package is weighed individually and recorded. If everything is in order, it will finally be packaged and sent out to the customer. We've been doing this with steel wool for a long time, but it never ceases to amaze us. How so many different steel wool products can come from such a small spinning wheel